I like Marcus Parsons, but I tell you what, I love Jalen Ramsey. That guy is a beast. I mean, he can cover, he can tackle.
It's going to be significantly worse. Now, the only chance you have is if your defense is playing good, you can hand off and play ball control. But
Welcome to the Everything Goes podcast with TAK, where sports get loud, the takes get hot, and nothing's off limits. From game day breakdowns to way too early predictions, we're bringing the energy every single episode. Buckle up, because over here, everything really does go.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Everything Goes podcast. Happy New Year.
Only thing New Year's Eve.
Big champion over here won the Fantasy Football League. Congratulations. Words due. New Year's Eve episode. We're pumped to be here, man. We're going to discuss Rookie of the Year awards, MVP awards, Offensive Player of the Awards, the Diggs drama that's going on with the Cowboys and with the Patriots. Ravens Steelers hot seat. I mean, one of these coaches are they on the hot seat if they lose this game? I mean, so much is coming up to this. It's like as if it was scripted that Cleveland would win and bring it down to this game. Okamoto, I mean, sweepstakes. Who's going to land him? Are the Pirates still in there? Dodgers, Padres. We don't know. Week 18 picks, man. It's our last time doing picks of the regular season. Ace back to back. How we doing, guys?
Doing well.
What is the back to back? Back to back that you lost?
Champs. I mean, I did take last in one league and then I took first.
Did,
and it's
did you won this year too?
Yep.
Congratulations, Ace. Congratulations.
I saw Chris's title. I had to apply my own little tagline as well.
Like I said, I had a 20-point lead, 22-point lead, I think it was. And Bijan Robinson, man, 39 points. That's tough. I did win. Let me tell you, man, Sunday was a great day because the Saints won. They had to come back win. I did 2 parlays, and I finally won for once. I was like, this is a great day.
How many or what were they?
It was a $5 bet for each one, and I won like $30 for each of them.
Hey, you won. Doesn't matter.
I won, baby. How we feeling? Last podcast in 2025.
What about that Shark Rookie of the Year ticket? Did you end up buying one?
I can't do it on Underdog app, but
oh, damn it.
I mean, Dad's a hater for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, Shuck's
what is he have? He played nobody. He's got like 2,600 yards, 9 touchdowns, 5 picks. Come on, 5 picks in 5 games.
You're talking about a guy that's thrown back-to-back 300-yard games. No other rookie has done that besides Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow. So you add that into a good.
All I say is let's wait next year when he has a full schedule.
Let's wait next year. I mean, you're talking about a guy that's been very poised the whole year. He's playing well. Kellen Moore clearly trusting more of the playbook with him every single week. And the city of New Orleans has hope, man. I mean, he's won. The Saints haven't won 4 in a row in the month of December since like the 1980s. I think that stat was. I mean, we haven't won 3 in a row since like the 2022 season. I mean, he's doing things in New Orleans that. I mean, you could see
your division. You beat your division. You beat Atlanta, you beat Carolina, you beat Tampa Bay. That's the worst division of football.
Maybe. We'll see.
They beat each other up, though.
Dak Prescott has 4,000 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, 9 picks, and we suck.
By the way, and I'm not trying to stick up for Ty, but the Panthers did beat the Rams and
the Bills, but not the Bills.
They beat the Bills.
Beat the Bucks.
The Packers. They beat the Packers, the Rams. Did they beat the Bills too? Wow.
Yeah.
Since week 10, the Saints are 5-2.
This has been a crazy year, though. There's been a lot of games where teams like you didn't expect to win got upset. It's been crazy.
I mean, like this is, and so like this is my thing, and why I think Tyler Shuck is turning heads for the Saints and the NFL now is talking about him. I mean, you're talking about a guy that I didn't necessarily want. And we said the same excuse for Spencer. Man, if Spencer had an O-line if Spencer and this is coming from a Spencer Rattler fan. I've said this countless times on this podcast. I always sat here and said, if you could give Spencer Rattler, Chris Olave, and Rashid Shaheed healthy, if you can give him an O-line, like I think Spencer Rattler can win some games. And it didn't happen, right? And now you look at Tyler Shuck, who plays the Titans, right? Not a good team, but a good defensive front. He's on wide, besides Chris Olave, wide receiver 5 and 6, right? 2 practice squad guys, running back 4, missing all the backup tight ends and missing 3 offensive linemen, right? You take all that into credit, 22 for 27, incredible completion percentage, deep passes too. It's not like he's doing checkdowns. 333 yards and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 142.7 pass rate. Like that's the kind of guy that I've been waiting for, that you can say, okay, I don't need to use the excuse, man, wait till he gets a healthy line. Wait till maybe if we can, like he is able to elevate guys and win these games. And he had a fourth quarter comeback. And it's so fun to watch. Like I left Sunday thinking it feels good to be a Saints fan again. I can finally say that 4 weeks in a row the Saints have won. Haven't done that since like the 1900s, whatever that stat is. It feels good to be a Saint.
Mm-hmm.
And then that, and the stats that he's putting up, the progress that he has made, I mean, he has put up a real fight for the Rookie of the Year. I think that he can be Rookie of the Year. Obviously, Henderson has had really good games too. But I mean, you're looking at, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions in New Orleans, is they have their guy, and that's awesome going into a draft.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing. You figure out who your quarterback is now.
Once you can figure out who your quarterback is, man, you can build the boat around. Go draft a running back to go with Alvin Kamara. Juwan Johnson is having a career high as a tight end. Chris Olave is 1 touchdown away from breaking a franchise record, having 1,000 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns in the season.
Well, and that's a good point you brought up too, Ty, is with Rattler, same with JJ, you're waiting on all the pieces, the offensive line to get back, maybe Hawkinson to come back, all of this. And it's just like you plug in Tyler Shuck with all these injuries and he's excelling. Like he's doing better than any expectations, I would imagine.
And so many people, man, they're like, man, we could not stand Kellen Moore's decision-making, Kellen Moore's why he's doing stuff. Like, why are you developing guys in the background and playing these guys? And then all of a sudden, like this last month, it's all starting to click. And they drafted an amazing draft class. We sat on this podcast and I told you guys how Bleacher Report gave the Saints like a D for their draft class. And I explained why I thought it was a good draft. And 5 out of like the 7 or whatever are starters and they are killing it. And it is, I got to give kudos to Mickey Loomis, who a lot of people can't stand and are ready to get him out of the door. Kellen Moore. I mean, they drafted some good guys. It was smart to develop Tyler Shuck in the background. And you're seeing it, man. You're seeing it grow. And it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's going to be exciting going into this draft, going into this offseason. Who can they grab?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Next year, it's going to be good to see. Now you have your quarterback, you have an offensive coordinator, and a new head coach. Got a year under their belt. Next year it could be a really, really good year.
I mean, you think about it, Saints were 1-10 at one point, and they have the opportunity to finish 7-10.
Oh, and are they going to finish last, or could they essentially move up?
If they beat the Falcons and the Panthers beat the Bucks, they could finish second in the division.
Oh, so then, Chris, that might spell because they're going to have a tougher division then, or a tougher schedule overall. Yeah. So big news if they end up finishing second.
But yeah, that's who I think is Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. A lot of people are rooting for. Who would you guys say is MVP this year? Obviously, you got guys like Drake May. You know, Matthew Stafford was in those that talks for a while. I don't know about the Falcons game. Might kind of hurt him a little bit.
I think it's tough this year because you had a lot of good players that stepped up. Jackson Dart. You had the tight end, Hannon, whatever his name is, from Cleveland. You have what's his name, McMillan from Carolina.
Oh, you're talking about Rookie of the Year?
Yeah. It's going to be tough to pick anyone this year. Tyler Shuck, obviously, he's in there. I mean, it's tough.
Rookie of the Year, I mean, the sample size is small for Shuck, but I think either him or McMillan. It's hard, unfortunately, like Rookie of the Year, I feel like a lot of times they're going to give it to a quarterback if they do remotely well because McMillan has to catch passes from the guy, but I couldn't name any other receiver on Carolina. I mean, he's exceeded expectations.
I think Shador's playing well, man.
I got to give Shador credit, and he played well last week.
Shador, I think they need to get rid of their coach. I think the Browns coach is holding them back. I really do.
Yeah,
that does seem like a sabotage. But Ty, MVP for me, Drake May. The Patriots have had a weak schedule, but he is exceeded. They absolutely destroyed.
You play who you play. You play who the NFL gives you.
Yeah, and they're supposed to beat the teams they are, and they're doing it. And he can run, he can pass. One of my favorite games of the year actually was Stafford. It was the Thursday night one last week, I think, between the Seahawks and the Rams. If the Rams win that game, maybe it's a little bit different. And if they win this last game against, If they win the one against the Falcons too, that might change people's opinions, obviously. But he had 3 picks in this last game. I think you got to go with May.
I think the way May just absolutely demolished the Jets. I don't think anyone demolished the Jets like that this year. And I mean, I think Drake May, this is what, his second year?
Second.
I think it's his second, because I think I think he was in the same draft as Rattler.
Second.
Him and Bo Nix, like that honestly like gives me like I think about that with Tyler, not to go back on Tyler, but like I see the turnaround for Bo Nix and Drake May in their second year. I really hope for that. But is Bo Nix in the? I don't think I don't know what his stats look like, but I will say, like, I agree with Dad at times where, like, you know, you look at a schedule that guys play. It's like, you know, how many teams above 500, how many former playoff teams, but like at the end of the day, they're playing NFL teams. It's the schedule that they were given, and I think Drake May has excelled this year. His deep ball accuracy is off the charts. The way he's running the offense.
What about what's his name from the receiver from Seattle? Jackson Smith. I mean, he had a great year. What did he have? Was he had like 1,800 yards receiving? 19.
I mean, realistically, we've had this talk multiple times on the podcast. MVP is secretly the quarterback award and offensive player of the award. That's why they have an offensive player of the year award, is because that's a guy that could absolutely get it this year.
Break it down the categories then: best quarterback, best running back, best receiver of the year.
And another thing, not to get off topic, I think that Pro Bowls and All-Star games, just like in any sport, should be like growing up, that like every team should at least have one player for the Pro Bowl, because you read some of the stats of these guys, like guys you don't even know, but they are off the charts with their stats, and yet they don't even get to the Pro Bowl because we all know it's a popularity thing.
I agree. It should be mandatory. Mm-hmm. Every team sends 2 players, one offense, one
and I'm
defense.
Biased, obviously, because I'm a Saints fan, but you have guys like Demario Davis, I just told you, age 37, 130 tackles, career high. And it's that guy doesn't get in?
Speaking of Pro Bowl, this is the first time the Super Bowl and the Pro Bowl are played at the same venue.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, weird.
It's flag football, right? That's what it is?
Yeah, honestly, I could say Dak Prescott could easily be an MVP this year, the year he had. But of course, with the losing record and what's going on, he's not.
I mean, like even like Chris Olave. You look at a guy like Chris Olave who's having an amazing year after coming back off 2 concussions. It's like that's where it's like there should be 2 players from every team to help build these guys' legacy.
Yeah, I agree.
JSN is odds favorite for Offensive Player of the Year.
Which that's Derrick Henry, man. That he might be, he's a bit biased.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's not even in the top 5 from from the odds I'm looking at.
Yeah, but it's him. In the first couple of games of the year.
Yeah, he did.
He only had a couple good games. You haven't heard much about him all year.
Who's a comeback player of the year?
Comeback, they have CMC.
He didn't play last year. He dealt with a lot of injuries.
Trevor Lawrence, I like that. So Christian McCaffrey, Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Aiden Hutchinson. And then Phillip Rivers somehow is in the top 5.
I think Daniel Jones would have been. Let me tell you something, man. What was it? The day before Christmas Eve, I watched Phillip Rivers play against the 49ers. Great defense, right? That man at age 44, even though it looked like he was hurt and throwing that ball, man.
He can't run.
He drove down that, like the first 3 possessions, I think it was, man. He drove down that field like it was nothing. And it makes you think these guys that don't play are probably ticked off. Like, why can't I do that? Like, this guy sat on the couch for 5 years, come back overweight, and still can drive down a field.
Well, you notice in the last game, he couldn't throw to Hail Mary. They had to bring in the backup quarterback to throw it.
It just shows you that these old school guys, that they were developed in a better way.
Dude, I gotta tell you something about the Hail Mary, first of all, while we're on that. Why do they throw it to that one corner? Like, I would have a play where you throw it to the opposite side of the field where there's nobody at, and have a receiver jet across that side. You know what I mean?
I think they hope that with how much crowded people, like the crowd of the people, that it would get tipped, something would happen.
But I would throw it to the other end zone, the other side of the end zone, and have a receiver just dart over there, have a set play.
Yeah.
Or have like throw it. There's always like a trailer. Maybe have him cut over, and if he's I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've thought about all these ways.
Or have 2 guys run together and do a hook and ladder.
Yeah. Some. Comeback play of the year, man. I'd love to see it for Trevor Lawrence, because I forgot he dealt with injuries last year, and there was a couple games that we doubted him this year for sure that I picked against him, and they're playing well. They're going to win that division probably.
When you think about Dak too, I mean, Dak had a great year. Had his whole Freaking
Dak had a great year, man. I just don't I watched those Dallas games, and I I texted some buddies the other day and I said, what do you guys think it is? Because like there's talent on the no, obviously I was talking about the defense. I said, what do you think the problem is? Because obviously there's talent on your defense, so it's got to be a coaching problem.
It is. Eberflus has never been ranked higher than 20th. I say this all the time. He's horrible. I mean, they need to go after Brian Flores. They need.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent.
No, come on, Vikes.
They're going after Brian Flores. So you need a coach.
You need a good coach. That's what I'm thankful for Brandon Staley, man. The Saints defense has struggled the past couple of years. It is such a good feeling when you can bring a coach in and actually play well.
It's so hard to play defense in a league where they throw flags for everything.
Mm-hmm. Dennis Allen,
Dennis Allen's a great defense coordinator. Not a great head coach, great defense coordinator. And that's another team that we doubted a lot is the Bears, man. And they proved me wrong, man. Against the 49ers, like that was a baller of a game. And that's one of those games I thought my brain is two good defenses. And I don't think that's a bad defensive game. That's just a great offensive game. Like you're playing two great offenses.
Caleb Williams could have won that game. He had a guy wide open and it could have walked into the end zone and he overshot him.
Yeah.
God, that hurt my pick 'em because I think you
guys
both picked the Niners.
Ace, who do you think is comeback player of the year?
I do like Dak. I forgot that McCaffrey was injured, so if he was out all year, I think you got to give it to either him or Lawrence. Because he's what was the stat? McCaffrey is the only person to do it twice to have 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. I think.
Yeah.
In separate seasons, so I think you got to go for him. But I do think Lawrence, both him and Prescott are deserving. And they played on strong teams.
This thing's getting heavy. Let me put this down.
Man. Oh man!
And of course, defensive player of the year. It's basically Myles Garrett's gonna win it.
Dude, did he break the record yet?
No.
Yeah, it's still TJ Watts. I think
he actually got a half sack in his last. I think it was the last game or the game before. He got a half sack and they didn't give him a full sack.
Hey, did you see? Because I'm thinking about the Hall of Fame award. And I remember the one time we talked about the Taysom Hill thing. Did you see that he's the first player in NFL like history since like ever to have 1,000 yards passing, 1,000 yards receiving, and 1,000 yards rushing?
The only thing about him is like when they bring him into the game, 9 out of 10 times he's running.
And usually it works, but he's getting older now. Where like it's just, and there's offensive line men that are out, so it's like he comes in. It's like you can tell
he's got an arm though. Let him use it.
This is his last year, I think, because our last home game 2 weeks ago, he balled. He threw a touchdown. I think he had a touchdown. He had some big plays, and he got emotional at his press conference. And I was just like, I think that was his last home game ever. And there will never be a Taysom Hill ever again. And that is why I always said you could argue that he could possibly be a Hall of Famer because there has never been a player like him.
I tell you what,
building a case.
The hardest award I think for this year is going to be Coach of the Year. There's so many teams that are doing better than expectations.
Bears or Lions, pick one.
Ooh, for
I'm sorry. Bears or Jags is what I was thinking in my brain.
But what about Seattle? What about Denver?
Even 49ers.
I'm thinking about teams that last year. So you think about the Bears and the Jags, teams that barely had 5 wins last year and now are excelling.
I'm just saying, like Seattle is the best team in football. I mean,
it honestly could be Seattle too. I mean, we talked about this not too long ago. You think about who they let go, right? They let go of Geno. They trade DK, and you're like, what are they doing? Yeah. Sam Darnold is back-to-back opportunities to win the number 1 seed.
Only team undefeated on the road.
And Sam Darnold, man, he's on his revenge tour. He's kind of beating the teams that he didn't play well against last year. And Seattle's a great pick.
I almost got to go Jags. I think
Liam Cohen he's done great. I think it's gonna come down to Ben Johnson. I think it's gonna come down to Seattle.
What is the Jags coach? He's the 11th coach in NFL history to have a 12-win season,
something like that.
As a rookie coach,
that is going to be the toughest one because it's those 3 plus Shanahan. I think for sure needs to be in there. Probably throw in Mike Vrabel,
Sean Payton,
Mike Vrabel too. That's another one. Like you're talking about. When you think about the Jags and you think about the Patriots and you think about the Bears, 3 teams that did a 180 completely this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do they do like baseball to Cy Young? Do they do like an AFC Coach of the Year, NFC Coach of the Year?
I thought so. I think no, they do AFC.
Nice.
They do like AFC like awards and NFC awards, but I think it's just Coach of the Year for coach. I don't think it's an AFC and
they
NFC.
Should split that because that's hard, man. There's so many coaches that did a bang up job this year.
Yeah.
I think the favorite is Coach of the Year. It is Shanahan, and then
Shanahan?
Vrabel, Mike
Really?
McDonald, Liam Cohen, and Ben Johnson.
Shanahan's just always a good coach, so he shouldn't even be in that. He shouldn't even be in it.
Fair, yeah.
I will tell you what though, the 49ers have been quiet. They're the most silent 12-win team that I've ever seen.
Remember when Mac Jones was balling, and everybody was like, "Man, do you put Brock Purdy back in? He wasn't really playing well in the beginning, and now he's balling, man."
You got 3 teams in that division with over 11 wins.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Where's it at?
You know what's sad? One of those teams are going to be freaking on the road for the whole playoffs.
Playing, one of them's going to have to play one of the NFC South teams on the road first round.
Yeah. I mean, the 49ers, they have the least amount of sacks in football, and their defense is just bending but not breaking.
Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of injuries this year, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. I think Salah.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get calls again this year. He's gonna get calls.
Yeah.
What do we think about the Ravens Steelers? Right, 8-8, 9-7, possibility of tie-in. I think winner gets the division. It's a Sunday night game, 8:20. Do you feel like the loser of this is on the hot seat? And when I say that, I mean if the Steelers lose, Mike Tomlin's out.
Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
There's a lot of people in Pittsburgh that are tired of what's happened the past couple of years, man.
Yeah, but the problem is like get a quarterback in there. They've been freaking getting these crappy quarterbacks. Even Aaron Rodgers, he's not the real deal. They have one good fucking receiver on that team, DK Metcalf and Fairmouth. That's it. They're tight end.
And DK ruined the rest of the year. If they could,
dude, I don't know what DK is doing. Man.
Yeah,
I mean, there's video evidence that guy did not say a racial slur. I mean, you can't grab a. There's a lot of former NFL players that are like you cannot let the crowd get to you like that.
Yeah, is Lamar going to be healthy enough to play? Because either way, Huntley,
I think they're announcing.
I think they're announcing today. I think Harbaugh said they'll know more information on Wednesday.
I think they lose with Lamar. I think they win without Lamar.
Interesting.
I was thinking the same thing too, because he just hasn't looked healthy. And just run the ball, pound the ball with Henry 40 times.
Yeah, my thing is Mike Tomlin is winning with everything they give him every year. Every year he's 8-8 or better. At some point, you have to blame the GM.
Yeah, but is it mediocrity? Like, are they kind of living in mediocrity where it's like, yeah, they're winning, but it's not like they're excelling?
You got Baltimore, you got Cincinnati in that division.
But is it a tough division? That division, I mean, if you put that division next to NFC South, I mean, it's not like those teams are blowing each other out. I mean, low records.
I think it's a tough division. I'll take that division over the
for sure. I mean, you look at the talent on those rosters for sure. But I'm saying record wise, like nothing's crazy standing out.
Yeah, but when they have to play each other all the time, I mean, it's a tough division. I mean, look at the NFC South. I mean, they've notoriously had teams go into playoffs with a losing record.
Yeah, but go far. Look at Tom Brady. They had a low record. He won the Super Bowl.
Well, no, he was over 500.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, but the thing is he never beat a 500 team, went in the playoffs, and they won it. But I'm just saying, you have teams look at the rosters compared to the NFC South. I mean, you got Joe Burrow at a stacked team. Joe Burrow missed half the season. He comes back. They're doing well.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow plays all season. They win that division.
I can't even say the NFC South anymore is really that bad. I mean, look at New England's division. I mean, freaking New England, you got 2 good teams.
Honestly, I think if the Bucks are a good team, they got injured, and then when their talent came back, I don't know why they couldn't figure it out. Yeah. Panthers are on the uprise. The Falcons, I don't know how the Falcons are winning all of a sudden with Kirk Cousins. Oh, they've won 3 straight against good teams.
Mm-hmm. Great. Well, and that's AFC South or NFC South comes down to the last game too. But I think I kind of agree with Chris. If Lamar starts, I'm picking Steelers. If he doesn't, I kind of like how they're rolling with Huntley. They know they're going to expect to run the ball.
They hammered Pittsburgh. I mean, they hammered the Packers without Lamar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't it wild that they played the Browns and you're thinking, man, we win this game, we got the division, and they lose?
Oh my God!
But there's rumors that Lamar might be separating from Baltimore.
I seen those rumors. My buddy watching the Browns and Steelers game the whole time is like, it's scripted, man. This is gonna. The NFL wants them to lose so that it comes down to Sunday against the Ravens.
My thing is where do you go if you're Lamar? The only one's going to want you is a losing
Miami
team. Yeah, a team that doesn't know what's going to happen with Tyreek.
He's from Florida.
I understand that, but
dude, Miami would love Lamar.
You're going from Baltimore, who is at least decent, to Miami, who's a train wreck right now.
You think Miami, good running back, Waddle. You draft another wide receiver. Say Tyreek Hill comes back.
He's not. I guarantee you. That's my hot take. He's retiring.
But listen, I'm just saying, like,
coming back from that
not
injury.
A terrible defense. You get Lamar in there, warm place.
Yeah, that's the highlight of that.
I think even if the Steelers would go to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, I don't think the fans would want I don't think they'd want Mike Tomlin back. I've asked a couple guys that, and I said, "What would you do if Aaron Rodgers ended up slipping into the playoffs and they win the Super Bowl? Like, do you still want Mike Tomlin back?" And they go, "No."
He's almost guaranteed to stay, though. I bet if they win the Super Bowl, if they bow out after whoever wins, I think either one of them, whoever wins, they could both be out if they lose first round of the playoffs.
It is intriguing for Baltimore too, right? Like, you think about the talent that they've had, and I feel like they just never get over the hump. Yeah. And at some point, fans start calling for something. It's like, what changes? Is it a new GM? Is it a new coach? Sometimes a new culture is good. Is it a new quarterback? Like, so I think something needs to happen for Baltimore if they don't make the playoffs this year. Obviously, Lamar's been injured this year. They could probably use some help in certain areas, but it's like the talent's there at times.
Yeah, but my thing is like teams like Baltimore, I think Buffalo, Pittsburgh might be one of them. They're still using those 2 tight end sets. Mm-hmm. So it takes an extra receiver off the field. They're running the ball more than most teams.
Yeah.
Get a coordinator. Let Lamar throw the ball. Let Lamar scramble, use his legs. I mean, Lamar would be foolish to leave Baltimore because the only team that's going to want him is a losing team. There's no winning team that's going to want to take a quarterback.
Yeah. And on top of that, I also do think if the Steelers don't make the division, if they don't win the division or they don't make playoffs, I think you could see a change at quarterback. I think you could see a change at coach because I don't think maybe Rodgers doesn't come back. Say Rodgers doesn't. Maybe Rodgers wants to go to the playoffs, give it one last try. But I think if they don't make the playoffs, I think you need. It's like I think about it like the Saints for like 4 years, they wouldn't just rip the Band-Aid off. They would just continue to fill in voids. And I think the Steelers go get a quarterback, whether that's a trade, whether that's a draft, build up this young core.
I think the problem is these teams nowadays, they want to jump to a new quarterback. I think Kenny Pickett probably would have been fine there. The problem is they had no receivers for him. They had Pickens, who was a head case. But now they have DK Metcalf. They have that Calvin Austin the third. I mean, I think, honestly, you have to build a team up. You have to give them weapons. I think Pittsburgh could be fine with Kenny Pickett, but now that he's gone, he's with the Raiders. But I'm just saying, look at their quarterbacks. They had Justin Fields. They had Mason Rudolph. They have Aaron Rodgers, who's 45 years old. Come on, you haven't given your organization a chance to build around the good quarterback.
They drafted the kid out of Ohio State that won the Natty last year, so that'd be interesting to see if they would roll with him. But I don't know. If a new coach comes in, obviously they don't have to be married to that quarterback. But I think it's interesting to see what happens with either one of these teams if they lose. I think the Steelers have more at stake because it's how do you blow that lead? But especially when they lost the Browns last week.
I don't think Tomlin's the issue. I really don't. I think Tomlin's a great coach.
I think Tomlin is a good coach, but I just think at some point you need a new scene. You need something.
Change your offensive coordinator.
That's true. You could do an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, bring in a new coordinator. Make changes there.
Fans are going to want something.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I mean, look at Dallas.
The Steelers are ranked in the 20s for total yards per game, pass yards per game, rush yards per game, yards allowed.
Nothing, Ty.
They
have nothing. They have nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you double freaking Metcalf with a safety over the top, and you make them throw to other receivers that are no names. I mean, come on, it's easy. I mean, look at the Cowboys. The Cowboys got rid of McCarthy, brought in a new offensive coordinator, and look at averaging 29 points a game. In the top 3 in offense in all categories. Make that change. Make that change, offensive coordinator, and then go from there.
I like that.
Just don't take Flores.
Yeah.
Well, he's D coordinator.
Clicking too much stuff on my phone.
And let's face it, Pittsburgh's been known for the last decade for defense, not offense.
That's
we're gonna do our
Ross.
week 18 picks. We're gonna the Okamoto thing. We don't really have much to say about it besides that. I know the Pittsburgh Steelers are favorites to land him. I know they have till Friday to pick the. What did I say? The Steelers. Golly.
Gotta bring it back.
I know the Pirates are favorites to land him. I know they have till Friday to get it done because that's the deadline. I'd love to see the Yankees go get him. He's a first baseman and third baseman. Killed it in home runs for Japan.
Aren't doing anything. Yankees are just losing everybody to the Mets. Well, they just got hit with a $68 million luxury tax fine. So and then they lost 10 positions on their draft pick. That's what. But
I know the Dodgers and the Padres are slowly slipping in too. I mean the Dodgers have an insane payroll, which it would kill me to see him go there.
Baseball needs.
It would kill me to see him go to the Padres because I can't stand the Padres either. I would love it if he landed with the Pirates, and the Pirates owner needs to listen to this podcast because he's one of those crappy owners that doesn't spend a dime of his money, and the fans are miserable every single year because of it.
Mm-hmm.
They did finally. They just gave Trevor.
They're a loyal bunch. O'Hearn, something.
They just got a Semien, someone. The
Marcus
second baseman. Yeah,
Marcus Semien.
I think so. It was the first 2-year contract that they'd given out since like Ivan Nova.
Baseball needs to restructure their rules. They need to stop punishing people that spend money and start punishing the people that don't spend money.
I agree.
Take your draft picks away.
Yeah, I agree. Baseball's coming up soon, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into it. I'm feeling baseball again. Last year really got me back into it, and this year I'm excited. There's a lot of good young pitchers for the Yankees. I'm excited to watch again this year. But man, this is our last regular season picks of the 2025 season, man. I can't believe it's almost over. I mean, it blinked and it's over. We blinked and it's over. I mean, we have games Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday starts off with a big game. Actually, not anymore because the Falcons won. I don't think the Buccaneers can win the division. We got the Panthers versus the Buccaneers. Buccaneers just lost to I wouldn't say decimated Miami team, but a team that's starting Quentin Ewers, and they lost. Panthers, they lost too. Who they do?
Miami might be a good team. They beat the Saints too.
This is for the division.
Olave, man.
This is for the division. Panthers played Seahawks, got destroyed. Bucks lost to Miami last week.
I don't think it. I think I read a tweet though that said because the Falcons won, the Panthers, even if the Panthers lose, that they have the tiebreaker.
Either way, I'm taking Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna take.
See, not me, man. I'm taking the Panthers, man.
Yep. That'll be a tough game.
Ace, you're taking Panthers?
Yeah. Oh, God! I always want to call her Dallas, but I know that's not. What's her name? Finn.
And he's too big. I can't pick him up anymore. He's almost 70 pounds now.
Hey, talk about a night game: Seahawks 13-3 versus the Niners, who are 12-4 in San Francisco. I'm taking Darnold, man.
I'm going Seattle because honestly, the 49ers defense is good, but they don't get pressure and they don't get sacks. I'm going Darnold in Seattle.
Or the Niners win here and the Seahawks win in the playoffs.
Yep. I'm going to go Seattle too.
I think this isn't this for the number one seed? This is for the number one seed, isn't it?
Seattle's number one right now. They're 13 wins.
Yeah, but the Niners have 12 wins.
12 wins.
Yeah, but if they beat the Seahawks, they're tied.
But yeah, but I think head to head, I think they split. So I don't know what the tie breaker would be for that.
Yeah, I thought Seahawks would guarantee the number one. I could be wrong, though.
We got a good NFC South rivalry on the next day, Sunday, 1:00. Saints going into Atlanta. Saints 4 in a row. Falcons 3 in a row. Bijan Robinson having a great year. I mean, probably you could even say he's a top 10 player in the league right now. That's how well he's playing. Kirk Cousins is feeling something at the age of 40-something.
Let's go.
Man, the Falcons look good, but the Falcons beat the Saints last time, and I like the way that Tyler has had some adversity, and I want to see if he can learn from his mistakes last time that they played them and win this game. I mean, that would check everything off. He would have beaten the whole NFC South at that point. Even my Saints, baby.
I'm going Falcons.
I know you would.
Damn it, God.
London's back. And,
getting shucked tonight. Getting shucked tonight. You're getting shucked tonight.
You're gonna get shucked back to reality this week.
You're getting shook. Ace, before you even make it.
I like the Saints. This head coach for the Falcons just doesn't seem like a good game. It's hard to go against that song too.
Well, baby.
I'll go Saints on the road. They finished strong, even though the Falcons both are playing very well.
Browns going into Ohio and playing the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow.
Oh, God.
I like the way Sanders playing. I think Sanders has a 250-yard passing game, but he loses.
Yeah, Bengals.
On Cincy.
Yeah.
All righty, we got is Phillip Rivers not playing this game? Are they not playing him in the last game? They're going to let Riley Leonard play, which I think they should have let him play. He's good. Houston Texans are 11-5. Dang.
Chargers. Yeah, Texans.
I'm taking Texans. Yeah.
I got Texans too. They're saving Rivers by not playing him. This could be.
Here we go, boys. Cowboys 7-8 playing the 3-13 Giants in New York.
I hope the Cowboys lose. I honestly do. I don't understand why the Giants wanted to beat the Raiders last week. They just lost the #1 pick because of that.
I can't believe the Raiders are still playing Geno Smith.
I'm going to go to the upset here. I'm going to go Giants win this game.
I'm going Giants too.
Cowboys.
Really?
The Cowboys
Dak
barely beat Washington.
Is Dak playing?
Dak's playing.
I'll go Cowboys for Chris.
Hot take, dude. I think Pete Carroll's fired after this year for the Raiders. Just a little side thing. I don't even know why they hired him.
He's in the 70s. Come on.
Packers 9-6. I think the Packers are a little disappointment to me. Is JJ playing?
I don't think.
Who was that kid that played for you? He played well.
Oh God, Rosmer. I think he had.
Where did he come from? Because who did you play? Minnesota. You played the Lions, and that was their playoff.
University of Minnesota. That's where he's from.
Yeah,
University of Minnesota.
yeah.
Dude, like what year is this that the Lions needed to beat the Vikings to get a playoff spot and they lose? You have all these random teams that are losing. The Bucks are 6-2 and they can't even win against Miami.
Where's it at?
It's in Minnesota, baby. I'm taking the Vikings.
Oh God dang it! How about? I gotta go Packers. This could be a bloodbath. Brosmer's not bad, but they've lost tough games recently and need to turn it around. You don't throw the ball enough. Correct. Yeah.
I'm going Packers.
Neither of them do. They're too one-dimensional now.
Titans playing the Jaguars. Jaguars looking at a 13-win season. Listen, Cam Ward, man, he's a baller. He is a baller. He was making plays that were just so unreal. And if they can get some talent around him, they're going to win it. But I think Jacksonville wins this game. I think they have to win this game.
Jacksonville's not impressive to me. I mean, I know they have 11 or 12 wins. They just are not impressive to me.
Didn't they just blow out the team they played?
Oh yeah, who did? That was
they beat Denver 2 weeks ago, which was
beat Denver 2 weeks ago, and then I think they just destroyed another team. I forget who it was.
No, they played the Colts. They beat the Colts. Phillip Rivers and the Colts. I'm going Jags here, but I can see the Jags being one and done in the playoffs.
I like the Jags too.
I'll tell you what, man. If the Jags make the playoffs, I'm going to root for them all the way. That's how I thought when I watched Phillip Rivers playing against the 49ers. I was like, if Phillip Rivers sneaks into the playoffs, I'm rooting for him.
Dude, he's just like they don't get the ball down to the receivers at all. It's like ugly football.
Well, Cardinals 3-13. Jacoby Brissett, the best losing quarterback this year, facing the 11-5 Rams, who just mysteriously lost to the Falcons. Wild game.
Rams are going to kill him.
I'm going to take the Rams. The Rams the second half Rams against the Falcons game was the Rams that we know. Matthew Stafford's not going to throw 3 interceptions again.
Rams.
Oh, good.
Think, one of those 12-win teams or more are going to be on the road.
Yeah, we talk about that every year.
I'm just saying, that is insane. They should receive these teams by the record.
11-5 Chargers playing the 13-3 Broncos in Denver. We have said this all year. The Chargers, even though they have 11 wins, and I think I'm proud of them for that, does not scare me. They lose the games that they're supposed to win.
Somebody's going to sign Trayvon Diggs. So that'd be great if it's Denver. I'm saying Denver. Denver's a good team. As long as they let their quarterback throw the ball.
Yeah. I got to go Denver. Chargers old line is still freaking banged up.
This will be a fun game. 6-10 Chiefs, 2-14 Raiders. I think the 2-14 Raiders might get their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, and lose the #1 seed again. Nobody
I'm picking the Raiders. This would be some game they miraculously win because Chiefs are onto their 3rd string quarterback.
Yeah, and
who's not bad. He's not bad. Was it against the Cowboys that he didn't play? He didn't play bad.
No, it was against Denver. Denver freaking barely won, but it's because of an interception. Like, he never crossed the 50-yard line unless he had turnovers. It was bad. I'm going.
I don't know if we're thinking the same guy.
I'm going Raiders here.
Okay. The stinky 11-5 Eagles playing the 4-12 Commanders. I still don't love the Eagles. I don't care what anyone says.
No, Eagles.
Josh Allen,
They're
dude.
finding it.
That was wide, dude.
Eagles are going to beat Washington.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was wide open in the end zone for Josh Allen to beat the Eagles, man.
You know what's crazy? It shows you
those
how bad the
idiots.
Eagles team is. Hurts got knocked out of bounds on a late hit, and the only one that picked him up was his coach. His teammates didn't even pick him up.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's so funny when a team has all the talent in the world and they don't get along. That just shows that there's a culture problem.
It is. You're
And
absolutely
that there's not good veterans in that locker room.
Yeah, you have veterans that want to go to another team and say it on freaking podcasts and stuff during the season.
7-9 Dolphins. Quinn Ewers just beat the Buccaneers, playing the 13-3 Patriots. Are the Patriots playing starters? Do we know?
I think they have to, because I think they don't have the number 1 seed locked up yet.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Patriots, baby.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
This would be, yeah.
Jets and Bills. Do we even need to talk about that one?
Bills.
Bills.
Bills are the
I
best
feel bad
team.
for the
That's
Jets
freaking
quarterback. The Jets quarterback Cook. It's either Cook or Cooks. His parents go to the games and he's just getting blown out, man. Poor kid.
Dude, why is it that Coleman for the Bills is a healthy scratch? I mean, that was their number 1.
Dude, that's the wild situation going on there, man. I don't understand how you can play with Josh Allen and just it's not working.
And Josh Allen's getting hurt. He's getting knocked around because they run him too much.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
They need to go trade. Nobody wants to live in Buffalo, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
8-8 Lions playing the 11-5 Bears. I'm sorry that I disrespected the Bears. I'm gonna take the Bears. I think the Bears are a good team. We disrespected Caleb Williams. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I think the Bears are gonna get.
And they have good young talent around him.
Man, this is.
I'm going Bears.
I'm gonna go Bears too. Yeah.
And the last game of the 2025 season. Baltimore Ravens and the Steelers fighting for the division. Who we taking here, boys?
On Baltimore, I picked them to win that division.
You did pick them to win. I'm taking the Steelers. I think Aaron Rodgers, it's in Pittsburgh.
This would be
it would be cool to see Aaron Rodgers one last opportunity to go to the playoffs.
Yep. And for that reason, I think they're epically.
Is Metcalf back?
No.
Oh, they're done. It's Baltimore, baby.
I'm gonna go Baltimore too. Blitzy, gotta get.
I was watching some of that game, and he doesn't even look like he's lost any of it. Like they just between the blocking and not have enough weapons, there's just it's a tough situation, man. But those are our 2025 picks. I hope that you have lost a lot of money or won a lot of money on. Is the Powerball still at $1 billion?
No, someone in Arkansas won it the day before Christmas or something like that.
Can you imagine that, bro?
One player, one ticket.
God, Jesus, especially this time of year, holiday year, that'd be amazing.
I wouldn't do anything for a month. I wouldn't leave my house for a month and wouldn't even touch the money for a month. I would just take a nap for a month.
It might take you that long before you even got the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best thing to do is contact an attorney and a financial advisor.
Ooh. Yep. I'd say, I would give myself dude, I love talking about winning the Powerball because I'm I would give myself a yearly salary that you think about it. So this is a little off, but you think about all of us right now, you could live comfortably on $300,000, $500,000 a year for us, for normal people, So if you gave yourself just $1 million a year,
I'd build an island.
I'd get a house with a vault in it, and I'd go get fired at work so I can collect for 27 weeks.
Dude, oh my gosh, the things that we would do, and I would make it last. That's the problem. People want 20 cars, 5 houses. No. I might have 2 houses, but I want one house with some land where nobody can see me. I can buy some ATVs, 1 car, just a truck.
I would be a blessing to a lot of people.
Gosh, man. Yeah, I'd pay off debt for some people. I would just, gosh, dude, it's a life-changing money. Life-changing money. But we hope that you guys have a great New Year's Eve. We are looking forward to 2026. We're looking at big things here. And smacking. Use our code, get 10% off. Hope you guys had a great Christmas, and we will see you guys on the next Everything Goes podcast in 2026.